Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Vampire Diaries After Show here on the stream.tv. We were all just laughing because we love our intro music so much. It makes us just want to like crawl like towards the camera. Like, nope.
It makes Megan want to crawl.
It makes me want to crawl towards the camera. Oh my gosh, we saw Tyler tonight, you guys. Oh, how many hearts were fulfilled? Mine definitely was.
5 seconds.
5 seconds of
but
it.
At least we
hey,
got to. So
we
maybe
got
we'll
to
see
it.
More.
I'm your host, Meghan Lamontagne, joined as always by my Vampirelicious co-host to my left, Melinda Hale, who just dropped an album this week. Hey-yo! We'll let her talk about that. You want to give it later? Okay, we'll do it later. And to my right, Rachel Rollins.
Hi guys.
Cute as ever with her Princess Leia.
Oh yeah,
buns.
I'm channeling my Star Wars trailer hair.
Oh my God, it's so cute. So yeah, they like started the show right off with just boom, bing, bang, boom, here we go. So we see Tyler and we're like, I think it took me a second. I was like, holy crap, that's Tyler. Looking fine as ever. Who knows what he does? Look like a lawyer or something. Talking to Stefan, and Stefan burns up his car.
Which was so sad because that car was like a character of its own on the show.
Yes.
It was in the show since the first season. So I was like, not the red car.
That was really sad, but it would have been even more sad if the diary went with it. But the diary did not go with it, thank God. But yeah, basically telling Tyler that his scar opened up, which why would Tyler need to know that?
Right.
And we still don't know a lot about this crazy scar business.
And why Caroline hates him, which...
But wait, do we know any rumors about possibly Tyler coming back? Is Tyler coming back to the show?
I mean, I didn't know. It was kind of left up in the air. But I mean, I think the fact that they're teasing him, he definitely has to come back because clearly he knows about the scar. I mean,
yeah, like if he has that kind of information,
it's like, and he needs to, But I'm wondering if the scar now has something to do with werewolves.
Oh,
because bringing that storyline into play because
what if it's like a triple hybrid?
It could be a triple hybrid, like
a witch vampire
who the hell knows?
Wolf.
But how is that like connected to the heretics, right? Because remember, they were the first ones we saw with the X.
Right.
And then
I know.
I have no
I don't know.
idea.
It's just...
and they didn't even hint on that this episode. Well, they like showed it like that, but they didn't give us answers. They were just like, here, you still have no idea what's going on.
It's like the first, I wouldn't even say 5 minutes of this week's episode. I'd say the first 2 to 3 minutes of this episode was a completely different storyline from the rest.
Which is like, cool, because it's like we know what we're working towards.
Yeah.
We know what we're going ahead for, so I'm excited to
I
see
was
where
really
it ends
excited
up.
to see that.
But a lot of people on YouTube think the storyline's stupid.
Really?
Thank you for your honesty,
What are
guys.
they saying? What are they saying?
Someone's saying the video is not working. Not working. Maybe it's working.
Oh, our video?
I just lost the other one. Hopefully it's working now. But a couple people were just like, this storyline's stupid. I'm really curious to know what you guys think is stupid. Is it the X's?
And where would you want to see it go? Because I'm just like, I kind of do like that they're going more towards how it was when the originals were on the Vampire Diaries.
Right.
Because, I mean, you don't have the real love story. I mean, Stefan and Caroline, but whatever. But, like, you don't have the Stefan and Elena, you don't have the Damon and Elena. So I need to go back to this darker aspect of Vampire Diaries. So I'm curious.
Yeah, because it's not that dark right now. Yeah, we need the darkness. No Kai. We need some darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Kai. I could talk about him all the time.
Memories.
So then we find out that Valerie was actually Stefan's first love. So some of you were asking, you were a little confused. I was getting on Twitter if Stefan was a vampire at that point, but he wasn't.
It was
pre-Catherine.
Yeah, he was 16 and he met Catherine when he was 17.
Right, and Catherine was the one who turned him. So Valerie was his first love. Oh my God. Can
I just say that was a little young to be losing your virginity? I'm just saying, guys. Don't take a book or a page from Stefan's book. Too young.
Too young.
Abstinence.
Yes. However, we are going to talk about the sex scene.
Just had to get that out of the way.
Oh my gosh.
Now we can talk about it.
It was so funny.
Guys, if I had to take off that much clothing before I had sex, I'd be tired by the end of it. Like,
oh God,
they got petticoats and
literally
and the long pants. I'm like,
corsets, like,
I'd be like, I'm done. I just want to go to bed.
My favorite was when Melinda was like,
parents are watching this right now. This is so embarrassing.
When she's married. But my favorite was Melinda's like, she's probably got those long john underwears or anything. Like, that's the most unsexiest thing to be like.
Seriously. But it's like after the skirt, after the petticoat, then you get to the long underwear and it's just like, forget it.
No, seriously. Like, it was just it's too much.
It explains where there was a lot more purity and absence back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was just too much work.
Because it took too long.
Guys, the key to abstinence, dress in a million layers.
Doesn't really work when you live in California.
Oh, it's so true, though.
This isn't a sex ed
God,
PSA.
guys.
Now we're going to go back to the
Guys, now I have
About
the
the
giggles.
show.
So then, obviously...
Did you see the jiggles?
The giggles. I probably have the jiggles along with the giggles, though.
Hey guys, we do need to pause. There's still, you guys are commenting that the video is not working and that they're tweeting us, so we don't know.
I think Steven's on it, so we'll just keep rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
it'll
be fine. We're
just keep
having
talking.
a blast. So, because it was Stefan's first time and clearly probably was ill-prepared for the moment, he ended up getting Valerie Preggers. And we're a mess. What's going on? But so I was actually a little disappointed that she lost the baby because I think that would have been a really great storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I had a blonde moment and I was like, oh my God, Melinda, what if Stefan has a kid and he's still out in the world?
And I was like, he wouldn't be because it was a long time ago.
And she's a vampire now.
Unless it was a vamp baby, but I doubt
that would be way too close to
Although-
Twilight.
Although,
So
bringing in
true.
the Twilight
Renesmee
vampire
or whatever.
baby.
although Valerie was a witch, though.
Right.
So who knows?
But they're not immortal.
You're right. You're right. So it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Valerie, she lost the baby and she ended up, wanting to kill herself after Julian,
Julian.
whatever their accents. So he hurt her and obviously she lost the baby, wanted to kill herself, and she became the first heretic. So I thought that was really interesting, knowing that
she's
Valerie
an
was
original in a different way.
Right, was the first
cool.
heretic.
Can I just say, I'm sorry, after my blog this week of how Vampire Diaries helps with real life situations, and then this episode shows it's have sex at a young age, get pregnant, and then when you lose the baby, you want to die. I want to be like, thanks, Vampire Diaries. Gotta go back and reword that blog.
That is so funny. But yeah, I think during this entire, the whole storyline between Valerie and Stefan, it was really intriguing. But I know all my Steroline fans out there were probably literally at the television going, no, because
it even made me miss Steroline.
I felt so bad for Caroline when she was listening to Valerie. How hurt was she?
Yeah.
But to wrap it all up in a nice little bow, how amazing did it end in that beautiful Steroline moment? At the very end.
Wait, jumping back to, yes, beautiful moment, but jumping back to Valerie, why didn't she just tell him? That really upset me.
Taking it off.
Right, so we're watching this whole scene thinking that Valerie shows up to tell Stefan, and he's just listening introspectively, and then they do this shot where she's not really there, and we're like, oh my God, she had a cloaking spell on herself. It's
that was beautiful. That was a beautiful moment.
Crazy.
Sorry,
because I was
my
really
necklace was banging up against the mic, so sorry if that was
I
annoying.
was legit having a moment where I was like, this might change Stefan's
Everything.
feelings. He might be like, oh, I don't have to be angry at you. I like how they protected my Steroline, but at the same time, it was like,
oh yeah, I really do wish that she had told him, because I think it would have added this amazing element and dynamic to the story between the three of them.
It's not over.
Like a love triangle.
It's not over.
Right.
They'll
We haven't had a love triangle.
it's true.
Right.
I haven't had a love
Now that
triangle.
It's been a little. It's been
Elena's
a minute.
gone. There's no Stefan, Elena, Damon
But
thing.
their storyline isn't over. It's something, even though it kind of seemed it, I don't know, something will happen.
I
because
can't
it was
tell
way
if
too
I
interesting.
like Valerie or don't.
I hate Valerie.
I feel like there's
She's
moments
a
where I'm like,
bitch.
ew. And then there's moments where I'm like, oh, she's just heartbroken.
I liked her when I thought she was telling him the truth.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is I don't know how I feel about it.
And now I was like, you're a coward, whatever. But you know what made me think? Now that we know this backstory, what if she's the girl that's chasing Stefan 3 years from now?
Oh,
Because her mother has some stalking issues. Maybe she
No,
gets it
seriously.
from her.
I think that could be thrown on the table there.
I love that. I love that theory.
I'm sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just having an ADD moment because I was like, it's totally they're going to hand Oscar back, and Oscar doesn't even want to be there.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of
he
Oscar,
doesn't want to be there.
Nice transition, right? You read my mind because we were going to talk about the coolest heretic that's ever
God.
existed.
Oh my
He
God.
looks like a
Oscar.
hippie heretic.
He was, oh my gosh, what an amazing actor.
Yes.
Watched an interview with Julie Plec saying he's also on The Mentalist, so if you watch that show, you recognize him. But how hilarious, just completely unexpected from what we're used to when it comes to the heretics.
That's great.
He was just so funny. But, obviously the mission of Damon, Alaric, and Bonnie is a hostage for a hostage. Let's take Oscar and then let's get Elena back.
Which I love this Three Musketeers thing that they
So
have
do
going
I.
on. It's amazing. I love the three of them together.
The three of them together is amazing. But also, let's talk about how Damon was naked and Bonnie saw penis.
Really? Okay, ladies, bring it back. But I mean,
She
is that
loved
sitting
it.
up
She loved
Damon?
every
Totally
second
did.
of it. wouldn't love it? God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, I can't.
But I love that she was genuinely hurt that Damon, like, Alaric lied to her. She was like 5, but she was like, "You lied to me." Like, she was really upset
She
that
was
Damon
upset.
lied to her. I was
You
like,
do
oh, this is more
not
than just a
mess with
friendship.
Bonnie.
Right.
Yeah, it was such a great moment, great team. Bonnie is so badass. Like, I would just love to see her in the next like role, like a Jennifer Lawrence Hunger Games role. Like, I would love to see her as the main character in like this really powerful woman role and just kicking ass and taking names, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Although, now that we have another hostage, Caroline is no longer a hostage, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama Salvatore kind of came to her senses and her
heart
grew
grew 4 sizes that day.
The one-liners.
Caroline had the best one-liners. Oh my god.
She was on a roll. It's like she was all snappy and sassy because she was sad.
The writers were just
Loved
on
it.
point. There were so many.
It was just bam, one after the next. It
one
was so
after
funny.
the next. It was great. And then really the last thing I want to talk about, other than the preview for next week, is Oscar and Valerie, their moment at the very end, and she stabs him in the heart, and you thought they were having a moment, a brother-sister
literally.
moment. Kind of
I
was
had a
incestual
feeling.
a little bit.
I know. I was
but
like,
I was like,
she's gonna kill him.
meh.
Yeah.
and Valerie is just psycho. You feel for her in that moment with Stefan, but then you see a moment like that, and you're like, this bitch is crazy.
What a great complex
I was going to
character.
say that.
Yeah.
What a great protagonist, so that you want to hate them, but you can't. It was like, why?
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
But it looks like we're still going to have Oscar around for a couple more episodes. 'Cause
Goodness.
We saw him in the previews for next week. I think
I really like him.
I love him.
Oh,
I
think
mean,
he's
because
awesome.
I've seen The Mentalist, and I know his character is very, like, just deadpan, and it's just, like, the serious character. So to see him, like, being all crazy and all of that, I was like, you go.
Yeah.
If he could just be on the show forever. He was just so hilarious.
He was.
He was like
Really
the
funny.
breath of fresh air when there's, like, so much going on, and you're like, and you're just, then he makes you laugh.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the next week's episode looks a little bit just like a Halloween episode. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really think, if I'm just taking a guess, I don't think we're really gonna get any answers.
It's like a filler.
It's a filler episode. It looks just scary. It looks kind of just
Kind of fun.
Let's get ready for Halloween kind of thing, and it looks great.
Well, the YouTube comments, Elizabeth Brown says, I think they want to make a Sterilline baby. They're going to do something weird. What if they do like a weird uterus swap? I wouldn't put it past TVD.
Oh my god.
I did see a
really true.
theory. I did see a theory that Caroline is going to carry Joe and Alaric's babies.
Well, because she's pregnant in real life now, and so I wonder if they're going to write that in somehow.
I think that they're probably going to write it in.
Interesting.
And they're probably thinking like, we were really trying not to do the Twilight thing, but now we don't have a choice.
I wonder if it's gonna be like he has to choose the children or Joe. Oh. You know what I mean? With the
That's
Phoenix
a good
Stone.
one. Because there's 2 left.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so in love
Do
with
we
this show.
also really know like why the heretics want the Phoenix Stone so bad? Did we ever figure that out?
I don't think Lily has mentioned it,
Yeah.
because we still don't know the like thing that Bonnie is seeing.
visions,
The
yeah.
visions, yeah. We don't really know what that is still. So there's still so much to know about the Scar and the Phoenix Stone. That's the one storyline that's like, okay, guys, come on, give us some more answers. But all right, we're gonna get our thoughts together, and we're gonna get some of your questions, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live, this is for you.
I love it. That was freaking love. Oh my god.
I didn't see any of this coming. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah?
I was like,
How did you get here? No.
Like, kill him. Kill him. Definitely kill him. We're cool.
shade. Just shade left and right, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, let's put your 2 cents in.
Rubbed me the wrong way and the right way.
But you were like, well, we want to know what's going to happen.
That was cute.
We just want to say we love you all. Thank you so much for your support. You are all seriously the best in the world. and we
Another
appreciate
beautiful
you so
summer
much.
at the stream.tv, y'all.
Here we go, guys.
Thank you for being here. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Got bit by a bug.
Maybe got bit by a vampire. Hey guys, welcome back. As Rachel's like, I think I got bit by a bug.
I'm like, I have a bite on my cheek. I feel like I got bit.
Oh my goodness, we are hot messes tonight, but
We are.
we love it and we love you guys. So we're gonna take your questions right now.
Great transition.
I really tried on that one. Okay, let's see, what do we got going on, Rach?
Okay, so we have 2 tonight, and then I was trying to find one like on our little iPad, so I'm gonna just pull it up on my phone. But the first one we have is from Caroline Exists. She says, hold on, let me make sure, there we go. What do you think of Valerie, Stefan, Caroline love triangle? We were just saying we wanted a
We want it.
Yeah.
love triangle.
Again, I know Steroline fans out there, you know, we love Steroline, but it does get a little interesting
Like
when you
juicy.
add someone else's storyline
Totally.
because it makes the love of Stefan and Caroline greater when
When it
listen to
wins.
me.
Sorry,
when it
go
wins.
ahead,
Like
go ahead.
how great was that Steroline moment?
Just cut her out. Okay.
How great was that
Whatever.
Steroline moment? Because we had gone through the whole episode being like, oh my God, who's this Valerie chick? Like, this is crazy. Oh my God, she almost had a baby. And then it's like at the end, it was like, oh. And even though
I really wanted that moment to be like, I will be in pain, like kissing you
Oh,
with
that's
this
so true.
vervain, but I really wanted him to just be like, I don't care.
Exactly, but even though the pain was there, you still felt the moment.
Yes.
You still felt the moment. All right.
Can I just say that in 3 years we see that there's no storyline,
So
so
let's-
why hold on to it?
Let's take it in while we
we know
can.
what the reality is going to
You
be.
know what? I'm
just
sorry.
saying.
You might be like half empty cup over there, but mine's half full. Okay? That's where I'm at.
But we
I'm
both
just drinking
still have
my water over here. Oh my God. Okay, next question.
Okay, moving on. So from Eternally Bayman, she wrote #age of innocence, #TBDAS. Do you hope that Damon will get to move on and be happy someday? And I actually saw one of your other tweets where you were saying something about hope for like Bayman. So I think that's what you're referring to is Bayman, and maybe that's what will make Damon happy and not so angry.
You know, it's such a, I love Bayman and I want to see it happen, but it's such a twisted circle because of Elena and like Bonnie's her best friend. Oh, it's just, oh God.
Are we, what episode? Is this the 3rd episode or the 4th?
Third.
3rd, okay.
Third
'Cause
episode,
The 5th
yeah.
episode is when Bonnie's supposed to get, we're supposed to
Her
see some
love
sort of
interest.
love interest with Bonnie. It's supposed to be a big episode for her.
Oh God.
It might be Bayman. Like, I really felt like she was really like offended that he didn't,
Yeah.
not just from a friend standpoint today when he lied to her. I felt like she
Okay,
was
this
really
is like really
hurt.
horrible, but by the time Elena comes back, won't maybe Bonnie be dead?
Yeah.
So it's
he can just have
okay.
have his little fun.
Okay, and I'm totally not saying like girls that have like friends and dating the dude, like don't do that. This is once again like my blog doesn't work. Don't
And it's
do
just-
the real
it's
life
TV.
Vampire Diaries.
It's TV.
And it's just TV. It's just fake.
Yeah.
It's just fake. It
We're all
doesn't-
like,
But
my life.
while we're watching, we would
right.
like for them to happen.
Right.
It would just be cute. Okay, so then I couldn't find this one on our little handy dandy thing, so I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone. This Kaylee at lab something
Oh yeah, Kaylee,
underline
we love you. You're always
queen.
tweeting
Yes,
us.
Yeah.
Thank
you're
you.
awesome, Kaylee.
She wrote, do you think it's possible that Stefan gets the X mark because they bring someone back from the dead? If so, who?
I love that theory, but why would it only be Stefan?
I mean, they're always doing some sort of sacrifices or
And
like
you have to,
some
like,
sort of-
swap.
Yeah,
That's
like,
And
true.
you know, because what we've seen in her visions, Bonnie's visions that she's having is that it's all these people like getting this X like ripped into them and screaming in horror movie, and it's like totally scary. And I'm like, this is the reason I don't watch American Horror Story because I don't want it scary.
right.
Right.
Really, Vampire Diaries? But
Right.
that's like could be it of that when they bring someone from the dead, that's what the visions are of like that gets sucked into the stone or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
And, but then what would it be that his thing's open? Like what reopens it?
I do
Yeah.
think it maybe has something to do with werewolf because I just don't understand why
Why
all of
they
a sudden
bring
Tyler
Tyler.
is just like there, you know? Oh God, I don't know.
I mean, if they're gonna bring Tyler back, they may as well bring Klaus back because
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I
So
love
great,
it.
yeah.
But also, I want to give a quick shout out to all you guys on YouTube. The reason I'm always like sometimes not paying attention is I'm reading them. Thanks for liking
you
the
wanna,
hair, guys.
Can you read some?
It made me feel really loved.
Can you get back to it?
Yeah.
Can you
Here we
shout
go.
out some of the names if it's
I have to load it.
no worries.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna stall, but if you're up.
No, because I just accidentally pushed a button.
We can
Stall.
stall. Let's
Stall. Okay, we
Let's
can stall a bit. Talk about your album.
Oh, my album came out. Yay! Buy it on iTunes.
Oh, what's the name of it? Tell
It's
them the
called
name.
Pieces of Me. It's on iTunes and Google Play and Spotify.
She's
So,
amazing.
Check it out.
Yeah, you have to check it out because it's motivating music. It's inspirational
thank you.
music. It's you can. It's
We've
relatable.
seen her live. She's
She's
amazing.
Melinda's great. So
awesome.
please go
We made
buy
a
it on
Vine.
iTunes.
You
Like she
did.
was that good. We were like, we need to make a Vine about this. This is Vine worthy.
It was great. Okay, are we up now?
They gave the person that's like the most not technology smart the technology.
got it, you
but
got
I
it.
figured it out. I just know off of the top of my head, we had like Elizabeth Brown, Tiago, you're awesome. Thanks for
Awesome.
tuning in.
Tiago.
And a couple, Deborah Loa.
Cool. Thanks, Deborah.
And that's all I'm seeing right now.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
for
you guys are
tuning
great. We love
in.
you so much. We're excited for next week's super
Yes.
creepy Halloween episode. And tweet us your Halloween costumes because we want to see what you guys are being. If anyone's being a vampire,
Are we dressing
wanna
up
see
again?
it. We
be here, but I wish.
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
we can dress up, girl. We can dress up.
How about you guys tweet us what characters you want to see us dress up as?
Oh, that's so complicated though. I don't want to go shopping.
Girl, we can share closets.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure
but
it
tweet
out.
us what you think.
All right, guys, we love you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.